Hey everybody, this is Sinclair here, and welcome back to Would You Rather? Now, I've been having a lot of fun with this. Like I've mentioned in the past in some of my earlier videos, I really like the thought-provoking questions that you can see in here. Sometimes the questions are like really inane or can be like downright prejudice in the way they're constructed. But there are some diamonds in the rough that you can find, and they're good, and they really make you think about what's happening. So speaking of which, as we go along, if you want to answer the questions along with me, put them down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about these questions. What would you do? I really want to engage with you guys a little bit more, and I think this is a good way of doing it. Let me know what you think. How would you approach these situations? But anyway, enough of that Mishi guess. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's answer our first question. So, would you rather live in isolation or face your biggest fear once a month? Now, this is actually really interesting. My biggest fear is isolation. I hate being alone. I am terrified of it. That's actually one of the reasons why I'm on YouTube, because I have a hard time making friends with just people normally. I don't know what it is. I kind of do. It's anxiety. Anxiety makes it really hard for me to approach people. So basically, if you didn't know me in high school or like a couple of years after that, like I'm really drawn in now. So for me, this really isn't an issue. This is like either face your fear all the friggin' time or face it once a month. So personally, once a month is much better for me. And thank you, 74% of people. Yeah, isolation is terrible. We're social creatures. Humanity needs other humans. There can't just be one person running around. Would you rather instantly learn the piano perfectly or instantly learn the guitar perfectly? That's really interesting. For one, piano actually, because of the way it's tuned, it being in C major a lot of the time, you can pretty much translate piano to almost anything. If you know how to play piano, then you can play a lot of different instruments. And actually, it's the same thing kind of with the guitar. The guitar being a stringed instrument, there's a lot of things in that kind of translate over into like violin, cello, bass, those kind of big stringed instruments, because you still have to have the same kind of hand movements and like arc to your fingers. Wow, okay. But guitar is really popular nowadays, although piano is really classically awesome. I gotta say, like, I know how to play guitar a little bit. I'm not great at it, but I can usually figure out how to play some of the not like super easy songs, but I'm getting there. I'm kind of middling at this point. I've always wanted to know how to play piano. Okay. That seems pretty reasonable, right? Like, who are the most popular bands right now? They play guitar. They don't play piano. Some of them do, but most of them are playing guitar or like rapping or something. There's not less about piano. Okay, alright, that's fine. We'll move on from there. For those who aren't blind, would you rather not be able to see the colors purple, red, or blue, or see everything in black, white, and gray? So, would you like to be partially colorblind or fully colorblind? That is interesting because the colors purple, red, or blue, that's not, like, normal color blindness is like red-green a lot of the times. Like, you don't usually get purple or blue as things that you can't see. Those are far too common. Blue is a very important color. Dang, I mean, that's wow. I mean, at least if you couldn't see, if you could only not see purple, red, or blue, you could still see a lot of the other colors. With black, white, and gray, you get no colors. You get 3 tones. That's it. I'm gonna go with purple, red, or blue. I think that seems pretty reasonable to me. Yeah, most people agree. I'd rather be partially colorblind than fully colorblind. Would you rather watch only dramas for the rest of your life, or watch only comedies for the rest of your life? I actually really have a hard time with dramas. I really do. They're so dry a lot of the time, and they're so slow and kind of boring. Though they do say a lot. You know, with comedies, you're pretty much just, it's really good to laugh. Laughing is really good. Brings happiness into your life. If you don't have it already, comedy is very good for you. Dramas, while they portray important things and can really show you parts of life that you probably haven't considered or experienced before, they are really depressing a lot of the time. I'm gonna have to say comedies, because I would rather laugh for the rest of my life than be kind of concerned about what's happening for the rest of my life. Yeah, good. Thank you, 87%. Would you rather wear an eye patch or have a peg leg? Arg matey is the title of this question. Having a peg leg means that you can't get around as well, but you still have all of your eyesight and your senses and everything. You may be slower getting around until you get used to having it. An eye patch, you lose depth perception. You lose an entire part of your like over here, you can't see anything at all, right? Like you are really at a disadvantage, especially like if you play sports or are involved in anything that requires like real hand-eye coordination. Not having one of your eyes is going to pose a problem. Once again, you may be able to get used to it eventually, but the getting used to an eye patch, I imagine, is a lot harder than getting used to a peg leg. So, I'm probably gonna go with peg leg, because I like my eyeballs. They may not be horribly strong, but they work. I need them. Really, 80% of people would rather wear an eye patch than have a peg leg. I mean, I guess if you're trying to be a pirate, you know, because once again, this is titled Arg Matey, then like an eye patch is more iconic of a stereotypical pirate. But alright, I mean, that's fine. I'm not into sports. I do a lot of, what I do is, you know, sitting in a chair. So, I mean, I don't really have a great need for my legs to work perfectly well. You know, maybe that's just me. Whatever. I'm sorry. I just really like the concept of this. Oh, in true Kanye West style, you must do the hand gesture as well, for in bed, you always have a creepy smile. I'ma let you finish. But first, let me talk about myself. I mean, if you say in bed after every sentence, right, then that's probably going to really pose a problem, especially if you're talking about something that's pretty important. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present to you Exhibit A, in bed. The plaintiff was shot in the head, in bed. Like... But of course, if you start every sentence with, I'm gonna let you finish, then, like, that is one of the rudest things you can do. The only way I can really think of that you can make that worse is if you, like, physically assault them a little bit before you start your sentence. Like, I'm gonna let you finish. Why? Okay. Oh, that's hard. That's really hard. Okay, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna let you finish. Because you can still say that under your breath, too. Like, you have to do the hand gesture, like the thing said. But you can still say it quietly, like, I'm gonna let you finish. So then it's just like you're raising your hand. You know, that's not bad. That's okay. Okay. Ooh. Would you rather wear summer clothes in the winter or wear winter clothes in the summer? Just biologically speaking, humans are better suited to deal with cold than they are with heat. If you overheat, you are liable to get heat stroke. If you get too cold, you'll get cold. You might get frostbite, but that's only if, like, well, I guess in this instance, if you're wearing summer clothes, you know, like short sleeves and shorts and stuff. I gotta say, I would prefer summer clothes in winter. Especially nowadays, like where I live, like right now it's like 60 degrees outside, and it's the middle of December. Like well, I guess it's a little colder than that. It's kind of rainy too, but that's beside the point. Summer or winter here is relatively mild for a lot of it, so I kind of feel like if we're just talking, wait, hold on, you would wear them exclusively, which means yes, you would be that Eskimo at the pool party. Oh God. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the winter, right? I already explained it. Winter. Yes. Good. Well done. Ow. What the crap? Friggin' sound room. Shit. Ow. Hey. Okay. Alright, let's move on. Would you rather win a $5,000 shopping spree to any store or win a 10-day free vacation to any destination? If you went on the free vacation, does it also include like getting around money, food money? Does it also pay for your hotel, for like all the stuff you're gonna need? Because you can't just go somewhere without any money and expect to get around. You will be kind of wandering, going, oh well, I'm really hungry. Where's food? $5,000 shopping spree to any store. Think about that. I'm going to a computer, like an AV supply store. I'm gonna go get equipment. I'm gonna get a better computer. I can see way more benefits out of a shopping spree than I can see out of a 10-day vacation. Ooh, a vacation. I mean, what are the benefits of going on a vacation? What do you usually do when you go on a vacation? You're like, I'm gonna go to the beach. Okay, that's cool. But the other things are shopping, food, and like going to see a concert. Shopping, I can do online. Food, I mean, I can make a lot of better food than you're gonna get at a restaurant. Like, especially a lot of those vacation place restaurants, they just hire anybody and a lot of times it's pretty low quality. And concerts? The last concert I went to, I'm pretty sure caused me some hearing loss. They messed up the balance on that. I don't really want to go through that again. That was extremely painful, and I spent the entire concert with my ears plugged up. That was not fun. That was not fun for anyone. In conclusion, friggin' shopping spree. Really? What are you gonna do on a vacation that you can't do with a shopping spree? Really? Really? Fine. I'm actually a little bit irritated with that. Are you serious? A vacation does not help anybody but the places you're going to. You are not being helped by that. Usually by the end of a vacation, people are pissed off and want to go home. Why? Calm down, Sinclair. Calm down. Who's Fraba? Would you rather always tell the truth or always lie? First off, who's gonna know? Right? Like if you always tell the truth or you always lie, the only people who are going to notice are the people that like catch you in the lie, right? So that's like if somebody asked you, how tall are you? And you were like, I'm 7'6", and they look at you and you're like, you're clearly like 5'4", guy. Like, not me, I'm more like 6 foot, but for the metaphor, you know, they're gonna look at him and go like, you're clearly not that tall. You know, or it could be like small lies, like the best lies, and I say the best lies, not to say that you should lie, but I just mean like the ones that work the most, are the ones that have a little bit of a kernel of truth in them, and are either too big to even prove that it was wrong, or too small to even notice that it was a lie. So, on one side, there's that. On the other side, always telling the truth Now, a lot of people say that you should always tell the truth, but that is wrong. That is a terrible idea. If you always told the truth, imagine, like, all the times that you've thought about your friend and they were like, how do I look? Do I look good? Or like, hey man, how's the muscle? You know, and if you told them, no, you look like trash, or no, you have no tone at all, you should really hit the gym, guy. Like, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get slapped. Somebody's going to become very upset with you. Between the two of these options, I'm gonna go with always lie, because it just seems more effective, and lying only means that you are not telling exactly the truth. You can be lying and still give essentially accurate information. The walls of this room are white, right? I could also say as a lie that they are all colors, right? Technically, that's not true. These walls are legitimately painted white. However, the color white actually contains all color. So, and we're talking like stark white, like hex code 000. No, it's F. You know, it's like, that's still, it's not accurate, but you're still getting the real idea across, you know. And interestingly, you might find people that find that kind of funny because fun because they have to really think about what you're saying to really analyze what you mean. That would be really kind of fun. Okay, alright, let's do one more. Would you rather be blind or be dumb? Now, just for clarification, dumb in this particular instance means the inability to speak. That's what dumb originally meant. So like you don't have your tongue, or like there's something in your brain that keeps your speech centers from operating correctly. So this is a difference between being able to fully experience the world or being able to communicate fully with the rest of the world. The problem with being dumb in this instance is if you have some kind of problem, like if you only know sign language, there's only like, I'm just throwing out a number. I want to say it's like 25% at tops of the world knows sign language of any form, and there's multiple forms. It's not just American. So you would be extremely limited in communication that way. And if you have a problem, that's an issue because you're not gonna be able to tell anybody. My spleen! It exploded in my stomach! You know, you wouldn't be able to do anything. You would just be like flailing, and people would look at you like, what the hell is wrong with that guy? If you were blind, you just, I mean, one of my best friends in the world is blind, actually. He's a blind lawyer. It's pretty cool. But he gets around just fine. In fact, he himself finds it ridiculous that there are some blind people who can't figure out how to get around on their own. And I'm not judging you. If you are a blind person that finds it difficult to get around, I am not judging you. I understand it's scary. You can't see the rest of the world. However, blind people can get around just fine. This society tells blind people that they can't. All right, that's not a reality issue. That is subjective. If you were blind, you can do, there's echolocation, actually. That is a real thing. There are people that can click and figure out where they're going. A lot of the blind community, for some reason, frowns on that. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's an adaptation. I'm gonna go with blind. I'm gonna go with blind because I would rather not see than not be able to communicate with people. That's a big part of my life. But really? Really? Most people would wow. You would rather be dumb than not be able to see. Seriously? Like, great for your personal experience, but wait for the moment that you need to actually tell somebody something, and you don't have access to paper, and they don't understand sign language. Good friggin' luck. Just saying. Alright. Okay, that's gonna be all for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for commenting down below, letting me know what you think. I am really intrigued, because especially this episode, actually there were some really, really good questions, and I'm excited to hear what you guys think about it. Sometimes people can come up with an idea that you didn't think of, and it can completely change your thinking. You may change my mind on some of these questions. So, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, spread the message! As always, this has been Sinclair. And until next time, take care and be well, everybody! The moment, the climax of the scene, and then all of a sudden, badgers. All we need. Great. Amazing! Jacksepticeye. Ah!